Welcome to Daily Wisdom, Walking the Path with the Buddha, a podcast shared by David Roylance. This podcast is dedicated to guiding you to completely eliminate the discontent mind and the suffering it causes by attaining enlightenment. Learn and practice the teachings of Gautama Buddha that will guide you to fully attain a peaceful, calm, serene, and content mind with joy. To support this podcast, visit patreon.com/support Buddha or visit buddhadailywisdom.com, where you will discover a full range of courses, retreats, and online learning resources to assist you on the path to enlightenment. Now, here's our teacher to share more.
Sawadee Krap. Hello and welcome to Daily Wisdom, Walking the Path with the Buddha. Today is our loving kindness meditation, where we're going to be guiding you in a loving kindness meditation, which is going to help you to eliminate anger, hatred, ill will, and all those lesser versions like frustration, irritation, annoyance, any kind of hostility or bitterness in the mind. It even helps you to eliminate negative self-talk in the mind. So if you do this meditation regularly, you'll see a gradual wearing away of any ill will in the mind, which is one of the 10 fetters that need to be eliminated in order to get to enlightenment and experience the peaceful, calm, serene, and content mind with joy that is the enlightened mind. So welcome to all of you, whether you're joining for the first time or you're joining regularly. I'd like to invite you to join for our meditation. What I do to start us off is I use chanting to ease us into meditation, and then afterwards I'll provide you some guidance in breathing mindfulness meditation, and we'll just do that for a few minutes just to kind of ease into the meditation. Then we'll move into the loving kindness meditation, where you'll hear me doing affirmations, and when you hear these affirmations, it would be wise for you to repeat them in the mind on the out breath. Then after that, we'll go back to breathing mindfulness meditation, and then we'll come out with some chanting. And then I'll open up to any and all questions that you guys have related to the path to enlightenment. If there's anything that you guys would like to ask, whether it's about meditation or any other aspect of the path to enlightenment, you're welcome to ask any and all questions. So again, welcome to all of you guys. And if you'd like to take a position for meditation, typically the loving kindness meditation is done in the seated, lying, or standing positions. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Bhutang Bhagavanhang Abhivateyami Savakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipano Bhagavato Sāvaka Saṅkho Sanghang Namami Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti Pisu Bhagava Arahang Samma Sambuddho Vicacaranang Sammuno Sakatoro Kavito anuttero purisa Dhamma sati satatawa manusarang Poto Bhagavati. Okay, with the lower body and hands and arms comfortable and the eyes closed, just start breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Here you're just looking to establish the breath, a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. Not forced or controlled, just a gradual inhale through the nose, experiencing the full breath. And then, whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Your breath may not match up with the guidance that I'm providing, and that's okay. This is your practice. I'm just here for guidance. You can use this voice as a reminder that whenever you get to the next inhale, breathe in gradually through the nose, developing a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. And then, whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose, experiencing the full breath. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the breath well established, start fixating the mind on the breath, either the sound of the breath coming into the nose or the sensation of air moving over the skin into the nose. The breath is the present moment. Fixate the mind on the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the mind fixated on the breath, whenever you notice that it moves off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. No need to observe the thought, label it, judge it, analyze it, or even try to figure out where it's coming from. Whenever you notice that the mind is moved off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. I'm going to be quiet now, and let you do this work of focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. Then I'll be back with more guidance on loving kindness meditation. You have nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. No one needs you right now. This is your time to focus on the breath. Breathing in and out. Continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Repeat these affirmations in the mind on the out breath. May I be peaceful. May I be safe. May I be well. May I be free of all discontentedness in the suffering it causes. May my family, friends, and neighbors be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness in the suffering it causes. May my co-workers and business partners be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness in the suffering it causes. May all those who I will come in contact with today be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness in the suffering it causes. May all those who I will not be in contact with today be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness in the suffering it causes. May all beings, wherever they reside, be peaceful. May all beings be safe. May all beings be well. May all beings be free of discontentedness in the suffering it causes. Now return back to breathing mindfulness meditation, focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. Breathing in and out. อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธมหาควาพุทธังภาควันหังอภิวาเทมิสวากขาโตมหาควตาธัมโมธัมมังนามัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนมหาควโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนามามินะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะอิติปิโสมะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธวิชาจารณังสัมมุโนสกขาโตโรกาวิโตอนุเตโรปุริสาดัมมาสติสัตตาตาวามนุสนังพุทโธภาควาติ If you'd like to slowly make your way out of meditation, once again, welcome to everyone who's joining us here for meditation. Welcome to everyone to our class today. What I'm going to do here, now that we've done our meditation, is just open up to any and all questions that you guys might have. You can ask any questions related to meditation or any aspect of the path to enlightenment. And as you might be thinking about those questions, I'd like to just remind you that with loving kindness meditation, you would like to customize this for your specific needs. If there's individuals that you have anger, hatred, ill will, or frustration, agitation, annoyance, any kind of bitterness or hostility for inside the mind, you're going to need to customize this meditation for your specific needs. When I'm guiding you, I'm just using very general statements like family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, people like this. But if you have a person in your life named Bob and you have anger towards him, you're going to need to say, may Bob be peaceful, may Bob be safe, and so forth and so on. And you're going to need to do that for multiple sessions, probably weeks, as the mind wears away its anger, hatred, and ill will. Even if it's a person that you'll never see again ever in your life, they could actually already be dead. But if your mind has anger, hatred, and ill will, or any of those lesser versions there, you're going to need to eradicate that from the mind so that you can get liberated and no longer have these painful feelings of anger, hatred, ill will, frustration, and other feelings. Sometimes when you feel like somebody's harmed you, you might have resentment or you might have a grudge towards them. And you might feel like by holding on to your anger or your grudge that you're somehow hurting the other person. But this is like holding a hot coal in your hand and trying to burn somebody else. The only person who's getting burned is you by holding this resentfulness and this grumpiness and this irritation in your mind. So you can get free of that by training your mind through breathing mindfulness meditation to let go. and by using loving kindness meditation to break up the anger, hatred, and ill will and all those lesser versions. And as I mentioned, this will also help you to eliminate any negative self-talk or degrading or diminishing inner dialogue that you might have. If you have that going on in your own mind, this will help you to be able to do that. And that's why you start with, may I be peaceful, may I be safe, and things like this. So I'm going to turn things over to all of you guys. If you're in Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom, you can put your questions into the comment section. I'll be able to see that here. If you're in Zoom, you can electronically raise your hand and ask any and all questions that you like. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions anywhere. So what I'm going to do is just end class here by thanking all of you guys for joining. Thank you for deciding today is a day that you'd like to spend time to learn and practice the teachings of the Buddha. As you need help, you're welcome to reach out. You can ask questions in any of our live classes, whether you're attending live or whether you're on the internet. You can ask questions on our Facebook group by posting that there. You can send me some private messages if you'd like to do that, or you can schedule personal guidance and I'll be pleased to help you. So next week in our Wednesday class, I'm going to be doing breathing mindfulness meditation and doing the same thing and opening up to any and all questions that you might have. This Sunday in our group learning program, I'm going to be in chapter 12 of this book, which is titled Craving is the Problem, What is the Solution? So there you're going to learn and get refreshed on the Four Noble Truths and understanding what the problem is with craving, desire, attachment, and how that's producing discontent feelings. When we cover chapter 13, I'm going to be helping you to learn how to go in and individually identify each individual attachment that you have so that then you can almost surgically go in and remove it. This is where I'm going to teach you how to identify your own cravings, desires, attachments. So thank you for attending, and as you need help, feel free to reach out. Perhaps we'll see you guys in a future class. Have a very lovely and wonderful rest of your day. Sawadee ka.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. To provide support for this podcast, visit patreon.com/support Buddha. To access more teachings, visit buddhadailywisdom.com. There, you will discover a full range of courses, retreats, and online resources to assist you on the path to enlightenment. Remember to establish a daily, consistent meditation practice, along with learning and practicing these teachings. A well-developed meditation practice is the foundation in which to train the mind to attain enlightenment.